investors alike were green today. Well, we definitely have a market that's trading on emotions right now, and unfortunately, those emotions are fear and panic. Another bank having issues with another bank. We've known in our trading room, we've known Credit Suisse has been having issues, but didn't really see this coming today this fast. To be having another bank go down. The market was in fear today of more possible European banks going down because the Europeans are running probes, stress tests, I'm sure, things like that. We do have the European rate hike tomorrow at 9:15, so we're hoping that we will see some movement there. So let's start looking at these charts, and we'll talk about the market and what happened today as we go through the charts. You can see our oscillators. We are oversold back here at 290 on the NASDAQ and back at 262, negative 262 on the New York Stock Exchange. So we still have room to move in either direction. We can definitely go hotter, but hopefully we can start seeing those cool off, which will require us pushing up or chopping sideways and digesting some of this move down. You can see SPX on the weekly here closed back above that weekly downtrend, that descending broadening channel. Breadth down. You see our moving average there, still heading down. So this is the yields. You can see yields have pulled back. This is letting us know that interest rates are pulling back. This is happening because they're buying bonds up, but it's not really been a good thing that they're buying bonds. They've been running the bonds for a flight to safety, more of a good thing. But that tells us that rates are pulling back. You can see the dollar here. The dollar did push up today. Very strong candle there today. Still got those daily moving averages. The VIX, nice push today, but you can see we're getting a lot of wicks here to the upside. There's some serious resistance up here. Definitely seeing some wicks. A lot of emotions trading in there. Crude posted this chart. Definitely another down day. Big move down. Unfortunately, we like our energy names, but that just give opportunities to the short side on energy. Apple has had actually 2 decent days in a row. And you can see Apple's intraday chart. Had some really good moves in here intraday, but then it started getting really tight and really choppy. That was some really good trading in there. And then at the end of the day, we broke out, pushed up, closed strong. Gold, you can see gold's also strong, pushing back up here. Basically bounced off a little double bottom there. Our advanced decline lines, they're all rolled down here. It's ugly. There's some ugly action there. AMC, we had this small head and shoulders pattern here that's broken out to the downside for us. It's been a great play on the way down. So it's been about 10 straight days down there on that play. And you can see AMC here, intraday. This is a 15-minute chart. The last 2 days, it's made some really big moves down there. AMD had a very good day today. You can see this little ascending triangle here. You can draw a line across there, a line right here, breaking out a bit to the upside. Very nice push. Got some wicks in there on that 15, but still a very nice push. Pulled back a little bit right at the very end of the day. Amazon here on the daily, strong candle here as well. Amazon also had a nice push, closed above that daily 50. See if we can hold that. ARK pushing back up into the channel, bounced off support. Avi, a nice push off this 200 here. Strong above all your daily moving averages. So keep an eye on that one. And AMD, this chart's been really strong the last 2 days. You can see this nice flagged in. Unfortunately, it did break below the 9 there. I was able to push, the bulls were able to push it back up. 2 strong days in a rough market. That's a nice looking chart for 2 days in the markets we've been trading in. Very strong weekly candle getting up above. So we've had this flag. We've talked about flagging into the 9. We are up above the flagpole now. We have not closed. That candle does not close until Friday afternoon. Obviously, it's a weekly chart. Let's see if we can remain above that flagpole. Firm, we've got a really nice move down here. Not really seeing any signs of reversals on that yet. Now, it could go. I'm just not seeing any clear signs. You can see a firm here pushing up on the intraday chart right at the end of the day. Provided a nice trade there if somebody was there to take it. We weren't watching that one today. Amazon strong at the open, push up, big pullback. Then had a nice recovery. Got this little bullish engulfing candle down here letting you know, hey, it's time to go. Nice push up out of it. Flag back over to your 15-minute 9, and then another big push there. Amazon had a really good day today. Of course, that one was on our radar. Nice bullish engulfing candle on the weekly so far. Remember, that candle does not close until Friday, and unfortunately, you're approaching your weekly 9. We have to clear that because that's coming up for resistance. And you can see Apple here. This is Apple's weekly. Apple weekly, this chart looks decent here as well. I would draw a line right across the top of these candles and prefer it to be above that line, or pull back and take another run at it. You got to make sure you got room to make money depending on how you're trading, what you're using to trade, how much room you really need to make money. So with the options I like to trade, I don't need a big move to get a decent return. But if you're trading shares, you need a bigger move to make the money. So it all depends on your trading strategy. Just make sure you have enough room to make money to fit your strategy so you can make money while you're trading. Boeing, some tight action here, pulling back. They lost a few of those orders that they had. They've had so many orders come in, but they did lose a few of them. You can see Bitcoin here is pulled back quite a bit on that weekly candle. And the daily, you can see a red spinning top today, and that's opened up this afternoon. Boeing, you can see intraday, big move down here. We had this on the radar. We called this all the way down today. Right from the get-go, we called this pulling back right at market open, and it just pulled back half today. And then we got a good reversal signal down here with a very nice move up. We have daily levels on that we watch, and it worked out right to the levels. Everything worked good on that chart today. Citi, ugliness. That's just ugly. I don't know what to say. Banks are just tore up. A nice move here. Chewy pulled back at open, but a very nice move here off the bottom. That 15-minute candle got you up when you were able to take back this 15-minute 9. Nice push up there. And this is Credit Suisse. You can see big gap down this morning. They did come for it and they bought it back up. At one point I had seen that it was down at least 20%. Looks like it was down more than that, but I did see a post saying it was down at least 20%. But you can see they've been struggling for quite some time. This has been as high as like 14 from what I quickly checked, and of course it wasn't 14 yesterday. Let's say that right now, but it definitely has pulled back considerably, and we've called that out. The struggles that they've been having several times. So we're not surprised there. It's just surprisingly it comes on top. Honestly, it's not that big of a surprise. We were expecting something. Just was, unfortunately expecting some of our banks to go under first, to be honest, just because we were seeing trouble, was wondering what kind of contagion we were going to get. But we were hoping it wouldn't be as big of a deal that, we were hoping and still hoping there's not a whole lot of banks out there making the same bad decisions. So you can see CVX here, down candle today. Crude took a beating. CVX intraday chart, you can see the intraday move, very choppy. Provided some good moves if you were scalping. There's some really good scalpable moves in there. Charge point, we talked about this rounded top and still moving lower there. So we pointed that rounded top out. Chewy intraday, pin bar down here trying to push back up. We've seen the intraday chart, the recovery on that. You can see the big gap down. The gap down and then moved big time lower. The bulls are able to bring it all the way back up above the close, give us a nice little hammer down here. Really, it's a nice pin bar. See if we can get a move off of that. Coin, so broke out the symmetrical triangle. It's kind of going through an expansion phase right now. Strong day today. We've seen big flow coming in on this name again. Had it on the radar for a little while. Seen heavy call flow coming in on it. And nice move up. Was able to, unfortunately, it did give quite a bit of that move back today. We can see that, but it did close green, had an up day. Um, see where we open up at in the morning. I still think the European Fed rate numbers are going to, interest rate numbers are going to, move the market. So we need to be paying attention at 9:15 and kind of getting ready, seeing what levels we have to play. Nothing we don't do every day. It's something we do every day, and let's just come in here and do what we do. XLP right back at that uptrend there, or downtrend trend line. DraftKings, we talked about that lower high. It's moving lower. You get a lower high, you expect a lower low. Lily, this nice double bottom. We've mentioned this. I almost did a short video on that, and I still don't know why I didn't. Very nice push up there. Very nice move off that small double bottom. And you can see it. Let's go back one more time. W pattern. You just got a little W pattern. This one's with a double bottom. It can have a higher or lower low. XLE, big move down today, and that move was on volume, and that's due to the crude selling like it did. Google had a strong day today, very strong candle. You're back above all your daily moving averages except for your 200. Very strong move. See if we get follow through off that tomorrow. It's going to have a lot to do with the rate decisions. GME price target hit. Perfect play. This play was textbook. Now, if anybody made money on this out there, congratulations. A nice head and shoulders pattern. We'd like to see a head and shoulders in a better uptrend than this, to be honest. We did a short video on this. This isn't a slight uptrend. You find head and shoulders patterns in an uptrend. This isn't a slight uptrend. We got the breakout and we got the retest. That's textbook. Your breakout, conservative trader looks for the retest, breaking below those candle levels. Nice move lower. We talk about setups like that all the time. GE's coming down here filling this gap. You got a hammer candle there on top of the 9. You find hammer candles in a downtrend, so you got a bullish pin bar there. IWM, hammer candles a reversal pattern, but a hammer or a pin bar in an uptrend can act as a continuation pattern. But it's only a hammer if it's in a downtrend found at a support level. IWM, pretty choppy today. We didn't get that big burst. Intel, huge move off of this one. This was a great play. Very, very awesome 1, 2, 3 reversal there. If anybody out there made money on it, congratulations. I got some of that one myself. The Qs here. Qs had a pretty strong day today. We closed strong. Nice bullish engulfing candle there. Strong bullish candle. Nice move. Qs. You can see the intraday, the 15-minute chart. Very nice move up today. You can see your Qs weekly. Draw your line across those candle bodies and those wicks right there. You really want to be above that. Or at least be watching that area for a possible resistance level. Lemonade. We were expecting this move down. We got exactly what we were expecting. Probably going to be pulling that chart off. Actually meant to pull it off tonight. Moderna, we got this whole move down we were expecting. Coming down here, what you can see here coming off the lows is a higher low. When you start seeing higher lows, you expect to put in higher highs. Probably going to be pulling that chart off as well, putting some new stuff on. Moderna intraday, pretty choppy, tight range. A lot of stuff traded with a tight range today. That had some decent trade today, but I got tired of fighting the range, so I sat out. There was a nice break at the end of the day. Had a really great day, made good money. Me being disciplined and sitting out after I made my money is an extra win on top of the win that I took today. Had a really good day. Just got tired of fighting the range and didn't want to take a chance of giving any back, and was too busy talking about the price action at the end of the day to worry about trading it. MU, nice push here at the end of the day. It's been a great week so far. It's still got 2 days to go. Macy's, very strong bullish candle there today as well. Nice move up. Got to watch. I like it better clearing those candles. You got the gap. Just a lot going on there. I think there's possibly better charts to trade. Let's put it that way. Mara. So we got this breakout to the downside. Come down here to this previous level of support and boom, bounce. Up here trying to hold those moving averages with a Doji today, indecision. Doji did close on the lows of the day and not the high, or closed below the open of the candle. It makes it a low close candle. You can see Merck here. Merck's 3 bullish candles flagging, pushing back up into your moving averages, which can act as resistance. See how we act there. See where tomorrow's candles, open up at. If we gap up over top of those, could be a good chance we could see a push. Gap up into them, there's a good chance we could see a rejection. Meta up here, actually taking out. I like it better above that wick right there. We're right there on it, but taking out some of these previous levels of resistance here. You can see there is a higher lows on the way up there as well. Meta's made a really nice push here after hours. Very nice push after hours. Not sure what got into that. Maybe it might have been Adobe's earnings or something, somebody's earnings. I'm really not sure. I haven't had time to check the feeds, the news feed yet. I did check on Adobe's earnings. All right, so we got MU. MU had an up candle today, but we know semis have been strong, even though MU is one of the weaker semis right now. We know semis had a nice push today. Microsoft, another one that's been strong for the last 3 days, and we've had it on the radar the last 2. Didn't watch it so much on Friday. Watched it a little bit on Friday, but we've had it on the radar the last 2 days. Talked about it in the morning videos. Nice move off of those. You can see the relative strength sitting in that stock, and you can see Microsoft on the intraday. Very nice move up there. Microsoft on your weekly, back above all your issues. So we had gotten back down here, back under your 50, back under your downtrend, your broadening channel, and we're so far we've been able to push up and clear that. Now that candle once again does not close until Friday, so but hopefully we can confirm over those levels. And the video pushing back up, we're not surprised because that chart has just been super strong for a while now. Got this nice little cup here on the 15. It's not perfect, it's raggy, but we were unable to clear the pre-market levels. NVIDIA weekly, nice flag trying to push off your weekly 9. That's a nice looking chart. This is the NASDAQ composite. Still trading in this little broadening descending channel there. Netflix, nice candle here at the end. Strong candle buried into your daily 9. See where we open up. It'd be nice if it gaps up and opens up above that 9. That was a nice push. We had that one on the radar today. Palantir had this nice strong bullish engulfing candle. Was not able to get the follow through on it. Today's candle is trading right in between that 50 and that 9. Got to clear that area. You got to have room to make money. Peloton, decent pushback up here, up back above that 50. Probably going to be pulling this chart off for a while as well. We'll find some new stuff to put on. Plug still working its way lower. It did close higher today. Got a little hammer candle down there. But nice break of that head and shoulders pattern. Bear flags all the way down. Give plenty of opportunities to trade. The Q still kind of looking like a rounded bottom here. This could still go either way, but kind of rounded bottom-ish there. We got to clear these levels if we're going to push up. We got to get above those levels and close and confirm up there. Roblex, you got a long-legged doji today. Some numbers come out this morning. Pull back there was, while we were trading today, we had pulled back pretty good, but you can see the bulls had come back in and recovered, closed us right back at the open. Just give us a doji that tells us there's a lot of indecision, but it is good to see, the bears were in total control of that chart, and it's good to see the bulls come back in and take it back and bring that candle back up towards the top. That's actually, that candle's green, so it did close slightly above the open, which makes it a high closed candle. Hope that makes sense. Closed higher than the open, so that makes it makes it a high closed candle. Roku, kind of chopping, got a lot of moving averages right there on it. And SPX daily, just still looks really weak down here. I like to get above, or below those candles in that area and just get away from all those candles. You got the Dow Jones. Dow Jones had a decent day today as well. The diamond weekly. It's got to clear this candle body. You can see it's pushing up, struggling. Got pushed back down, holding below that candle body. I like it above the weekly 50, but let's get above that candle first. That weekly MACD is red there. The weekly MACD on the SPY here, almost crossing, not quite yet. Keep an eye, see where these where your daily histogram goes. We had decent volume again today. I thought we were going to have a little more, to be honest. We had pretty heavy volume in open, but then it backed off. Oh, you can see the weekly candle. They're trying to push this weekly back up on the SPY. It is green. They are pushing it back up. You can also see our downtrend. So today's candle closed just below that original downtrend that we had took out. We got to get back above that. You can see SPY weekly here. SPY Qs right now, it's almost like they're hiding in tech. Tech is a little bit stronger right now. And that's pretty obvious just in the charts. You can see we are still below our monthly 9 right now. We still have 15 days left in that candle. And we talked about the daily on the SPY. The 15-minute, pretty choppy. I mean, there was some good action in here, but I got a little tired of fighting it through there. And wish I would have got some of this, but I was too busy talking about it. Caught a lot of plays in there, though. That 200 coming through there, we were able to get above that weekly, or 15-minute 200. We got to remain above that, preferably. Something I'm working on, intraday chart. SQ, Square. Square, we had Square on the radar today as well. Nice push there today. Tesla was able to push here at the end of the day, but it was pretty tight. I mean, pretty tight action there today for a while. XLK trying to push back up. Tesla weekly right into your weekly 9. Tesla daily right back into your daily 9 as well. We got to clear those levels. SMH, we popped out of this channel, pushed back into this channel, trading in that tight channel. It's a lot going on in there with those moving averages right now. I just needed to clear all that. Semis are looking good, though. Individual names are looking better. You can see XLF volume. We've had been huge move down. This thing's been trading on some serious expanding volume. There's an awful lot of fear into this right now. I really don't know where the banking sector is going. I don't know if there's anything left to come out. It seems like, about every time they try to start putting these fires out, something else happens. So keep your head on the swivel. Let's see where we're going to go. Definitely plenty of volume there. ExxonMobil, energy, big move down. We had that on the radar. That provided some opportunities, by the way, just, being able to know where certain things are going, to get an idea how to trade other things. TLT bonds just closing on the lower, below where it opened at for the last 4 days, gapping up and pulling back is what it's been doing. IWM on the weekly, same thing. We gap down here trying to recover. You got a spinning top there. And IWM on the daily, you can see some pretty rough action down here as well. Gap down, held this time, gap down, pushing up. We gap up, pull back, gap down, push back up. So we've got some wild action going on there. Really going to have to see where we go right now. Either way, we got to let these moving averages catch up and try to let the market catch its breath and try to recover here. And hopefully some of the news will settle down. No matter which way we go, hopefully some of the news will settle down and get rid of some of these expansion type moves, explosive type moves, and get to where we can more trending to make it a little easier to trade. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the trading room.